Hello, hello, hello. It's the 25th of May. It's a Thursday. Cheers, people. I got my coffee going. I sure do. Yeah, it's one of the subjects of the hour, of the day. The passing of superstar, major figure, Tina Turner. Rest in peace. Can I show you any Tina Turner records? No. Have I ever owned any? Yes. But Tina Turner, just as a figure, as a person, historically is huge, very important. I've always loved Tina Turner. Primarily when I had some Tina Turner on CD when I was DJing throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. I DJ'd as well as was a musician. Well, still would consider myself a musician. But back in the 90s, I did a lot of weddings, and I did regular DJing for dances and events at my former employer, the Community Alliance, which is a mental health rehabilitation center for adults. So I played a lot of Tina Turner, going back to with Ike and Tina Turner with Proud Mary. But I loved the comeback stuff. And I didn't buy it. I think I ended up with a copy of Private Dancer. I've been given records at times. You know, that happens sometimes. People will say, I have some records for you. And it'll be a pile of scratched stuff that everyone has, or just all these major, selling albums. And I think I had one of her albums like that for a time. But I really liked that album, Private Dancer. And when it comes to a sense of nostalgia and good old days and just thinking about things that make you feel more pleasant, when I think of the video, What's Love Got to Do With It, and the way that it played heavily at the time, that's a comforting thought, and I love that song and the video. I watched it last night, as well as several tributes to Tina Turner. Massive figure, very important on many levels, regarding race, sex, age. She touched on all those and more. What a voice, what a presence, what a strong woman, what a strong human being. I love the fact that, she had that huge show down in, was it in South America? Something like 200,000 people, all there to see her. And I love that she lived long enough to revel in those accomplishments. They meant something to her. I love that she transcended her pain. She was strong enough to share it in her book and then through that movie. And also she was wise enough to realize that by doing that, she would have to deal with the forever people wanting her to relive it and talk about it over and over and over and over and over again, like the press do. They want to relive your pain for us, entertain us with your pain. And I love how I've watched a lot of interviews with her where she was really frank with it. It's like, I've been through it. You got to keep reminding me. So that's what I have to say about Tina Turner. Rest in peace. T-shirt wise, I got on my Jeff Decker's Army. Jeff Decker was a local musician friend who sadly died of a heart attack. When was it? 2017. It was rather tragic. Huge Kiss fan. I don't care for Kiss, but I respect what they mean to people, and he was a good example of it, because he was so good at dressing up like Gene Simmons that it caught Kiss's attention. I think there's pictures. I mean, he had it down. The full Gene Simmons look, you know, and the... Anyway, just have this on today. People, what's on my mind? What I just shared, actually. It's early on Thursday. No new news about my brother, which is good. Just want him to live a long time. I would love for them to find a solution to their situation out there, but me in Omaha, here in Omaha, I've done what I can, which is very little when it comes to how much it costs to live out in California. I'd like to share this. Pat Bullock, if you see this, this is something I don't mind sharing. My two brothers, one younger and one older, when we were very young, we were very close, and we had like a team like the Three Musketeers, and we had these play names, and James was, of course, the leader. He was really good at fantasy, you know, and also as a cartoonist, he was excellent. Excuse me. But the difference between me and my brothers is that where they would love to go off on a fantasy, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, I would retreat from that after a while and say, okay, that's enough of that. They would always trip about what they were going to do. And this is what I want to say about my brother James ending up in California. He's been there for, I don't know how long now. I haven't seen him for over 20 years. He had a whole contingent of people, almost like a harem, a commune of people surrounding him, because my brother James is very talented, but also he's a leader. We're all leaders, but he has a mouth, and he's the sort of person that can talk a big story, and he would just get people into it. And so when he moved to California, he took a bunch of people with him. They said, we're going to go out and become famous. In my mind, even before they left, I would review what there was going on about, you know, because I could see the potential. My brother has the talent to go out and become a major figure if we could figure it out. I could see that in my mind happening, but unfortunately what I saw more consistently was my brother getting to a point and then ending up on the street. And that's just about where it's at. I'm in Omaha, I can't go out there and scoop him up. I hope they find a way. I know you people come here mainly to find out about music. You hear me talking about my family. Oh well, it's my channel. It's my channel. I'm not here to kiss nobody's butt, and I'm not here on a popularity contest. You folks notice I do not ask for you to subscribe and help my channel. I don't even want to think like that. You watching because you want to, okay? Really didn't play any music yesterday except to watch the premiere of the Depeche Mode video for the next single off of this, Memento Mori, which I love this album, Wagging Tongue. And you know, these guys are really, well, they are really good at what they do, because it's like, I bought the album and I was at first underwhelmed, and the more I play it, it just evolves. Man, this is good. Man, these guys are good at pop craft. I love how they construct their songs, the sound field for every song. The way they construct them is kind of brilliant, really. Dave and Martin, where's he at? There he is, with his black ass. Or his high yellow ass. So other than that, I did watch some TV. I've watched several Bob Marley documentaries. There's a recent one that focuses a lot on the fact that Bob Marley was an outcast. He's a half-breed. His father's white. And that whole journey for him, the madness of people, how we're so intimidated by something that is seemingly different from us. Interesting. I never got to see Bob Marley. I got to see the Wailers. Told that story before where, Sedella Booker, Bob Marley's mom, her lawyer is from Omaha, and I'm familiar with him, and he introduced me to the remaining Wailers when I finally saw them. Honestly, that's mainly it. Honestly, the only other thing I would like to do is to call your attention to my music, because what's going on? So yesterday I was doing some yard work and had to get to some stuff in the kitchen, tool-wise, and while moving things around, I had to make room, and I had a big box that these CDs were in forever, the Dereck 2. When this came out in 2004, I made 1,000 of these, and after a while I thought I'd have them forever. This is all the CDs I have left in total to sell. That includes the Muse. I've just got that few copies left, and a few other things like Life After X. But they all fit in. So I only have a dozen of Dereck 2 left. I thought I had about 25. I don't even have that. I love selling them. I love moving them out. So get them while you can. I guess that's really what I'm saying, is that, I thought they were just like, they're almost gone. Wow. As always, good morning, hello, good day to you, family. Stephanie, Kareem, I know y'all watch pretty regular. Adrian, been thinking about you, I think about you all the time because, Floyd Norman, my sister's husband, is 86. Love for him to live forever. And he is vital. And many of his friends have been passing, but they're also still living. Like, for example, Dick Van Dyke is a good friend of Floyd and Adrian's. And Dick Van Dyke is in his 90s. And he still goes to the gym every day. So we can do it. We can live a long time. We can live a good life. And I just hope people live a long time, everyone. I wish we take life for granted, we really do. We assume way too much. So I'm being as appreciative of every moment that I can of life. Hope everyone's all well. Hope everyone is well. I do notice when certain folks are missing, like L.E., she comments pretty regularly. Haven't seen her in a few days. Hope everything's okay. Same with all of you other folks. If I don't mention your name, it's not because I don't recognize your presence. J-Bone Bacon, haven't seen too much from him. I just hope everyone's okay. There's a woman from the Netherlands named Jen who years ago would watch me regular. Hope she's okay, whether or not she watches. Hope everyone's okay. I'm going to keep it right there, people, okay? Have a good day.